Mike McCool here in the Royal Examiner studio, and with me today is a young man. It's exciting talk about. We're going to talk about a lot of things that he's going to be doing in his life, but his mother came in here the other day. She ordered some of those graduation signs because Aadon is graduating from Warren County High School here in just a couple of weeks. But she said, "Oh, my son, your brother," and we're going to introduce Aadon here in just a minute. But his brother is graduating of his doctor. He's a doctor. Aadon's graduating, but tell us what you're going to be doing here, Aadon.
So, next year I'm going to be going to Bridgewater to play football and study exercise science and business, dual major in that. And I've been working at LFCC to get my personal training certificate. So hopefully after football and college and studies, I can open my own business and become a personal trainer and work with younger athletes.
Yeah. Aadon here is a young man that's got a goal, and he is working towards it. I mean, the fact that you can go to high school, go to Lord Fairfax Community College, know what you want to do. Hopefully he thinks he's going to make the football team at Bridgewater, which I think he will. I mean, you're a wide receiver, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So I'm sure that we're going to hear more from you, but most young people don't have, you ask some of your friends in high school, what are you going to, I don't know. Is that the standard answer?
Yeah, a lot of people just aren't sure what they're going to do yet.
Yeah. So, but how did you decide this?
Well, I wanted to be an athletic trainer when I was younger, and then I started taking the classes at LFCC, and just after taking them, I was like, wow, I think I want to be a personal trainer. You work more one-on-one with people and helping them, reach a goal. It's more like helping them than with sports and stuff.
Sure.
And, more of the medical field, athletic training.
Sure. And of course, a trainer can go a lot longer than an athlete can, right?
Yes.
That's a whole lifetime career. You can be old like me and still be a trainer. Maybe a little better shape than I am, but that's okay. But you see that now. It's kind of like it's a big thing. And you hear a lot about trainers and people using them because they just need to get that just a little bit better, and they don't know what to do. And I was talking to Aadon, I said, I think there's some science behind this. Is that what all have you learned in these classes?
It's just a lot how you can do certain exercises just to help with certain muscle groups, and just how such little things can help people so dramatically in their life reach a certain goal or something that they want to achieve.
Yeah. So what have you learned about self-esteem and goal setting? Are you one of those kind of guys that are, you seem to be, I can tell.
You definitely want to make sure that you set a goal that's achievable, but not too easy, not too far out of reach. And you always want to come in with a good attitude and know that you can get the goal done, because if you have a good attitude, you can do anything.
That's true. You're right there. You can, you can't teach attitude. You can learn skills, but, your parents, your brother, well, we say your brother must be goal-oriented as well.
Yeah.
But, your family obviously sets you up to succeed. So that's something that's important that we encourage, every family, every parent to do that, is give your kids the tools they need and, maybe not push them, but nudge them in the direction of where their interests are. And I think that's important. You discovered that at a young age. And how are you doing in school? Are you graduating at the top of your class?
I'm not sure, honestly, where I am in the rank of my class, but
you're doing okay.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
So, what do you think? What do your peers think of this this goal that you have? I mean,
I think a lot of them are excited for me, because just to be working when I graduate college, to be working with younger athletes.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've all talked about working with younger athletes, coaching or something,
Sure.
But we've never really talked about the personal training side. So I think they'll be excited when I eventually open my own business.
Get that business card up.
Yeah,
there you go.
Get to show them around.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's good. So you think you've encouraged some other your peers to maybe set some goals?
Yeah, I think I've encouraged my peers to set some goals in sports and in life too, for sure.
Yeah, that's great. So where are you going to go to Bridgewater and study? Tell me one more time. What are you?
Exercise science and business dual major.
There's an actual degree for that, huh?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So, and why did you pick Bridgewater?
Well, when I went on my football visit there, I knew I was thinking between Shenandoah and Bridgewater. And I went on my football visit there. They were pretty even for me. And after meeting like the players and the coaches and everything, it just seemed like a place where like everyone meshed well together, and it was like more of a family atmosphere.
Yeah, good team they built together. Yeah, that's important. And also, like you said, you based your judgment on an attitude more or less than a skill. You know, right? I mean,
Yes,
you adjust their attitude. You know, you judge a book by a cover, and I think you judge people the same way. You judge them by their attitude and what their goals and things, and I think that comes across. So you got, what, about another 2 or 3 weeks left, and you're going to be a graduating senior and a college student, and you got your driver's license yet?
Yeah, I got my driver's license a couple years ago.
So you've been driving, and,
Yeah.
and so it gives you a little freedom, doesn't it? You know. Of course, you don't have any younger. Do you have any younger siblings?
No, I don't have any.
So
younger
you don't have to
siblings.
haul
No,
anybody
I don't
around,
have to
right?
Take anyone out anywhere, just myself.
That's great. So you have a job?
No, but this summer, just because right now I'm doing baseball and track, so
Oh, okay.
it's tough to work
Sure,
with that
sure.
schedule. But this summer, I'm going to be working with someone, helping them with a chimney cleaning business.
All right,
So,
that's good. Well, you know, you might get some personal training gigs too. You know, we're
Yeah.
going to let everybody know that, you know, Aadon here is available if you're ever thinking about you needing a personal trainer, which we probably all do. You know, the big thing now is, you know, like life coaches and personal trainers. And, you know, coaching is an important aspect. We don't really realize, we kind of call it mentoring, but coaching, mentoring, these are all things that people, you know, because you could look at somebody and see their fault or their weakness where they don't see it themselves. And all you got to do is just point that out. If people are willing to take a little criticism or guidance, be more like it, I guess, they'll be a much more successful athlete, much more successful person in life. Because, you know, if you get the physical side, the mental comes along with it. So I think it's important. So.
I think personal trainers also really help you out with like holding you accountable for coming day in and day out, because I know a lot of people like don't really hold themselves accountable, and if you have a personal trainer, you're going to be held accountable because you're paying for something.
That's right. You're paying for
yeah,
it.
so-
Have you used a personal trainer yourself?
No, I've never used a personal trainer.
Paid or unpaid?
Because with these classes, I've kind of learned what exercises to do and
Yeah.
what to not do.
Well, it sounds like you have a lot to look forward to in your life, and it's great that you come in. Like you say, Mama is really excited about her boys, and like you say, your brother's going to be graduating as a doctor. That's a big step,
Yeah.
and you're graduating with virtually 2 degrees. I mean, it's a certificate, but you've had to work hard for it, and it means a lot. That it gets you into that next step, and it'll give you that step up as you move forward. So I think it's great. And I encourage students that are going to our local schools to at least look into this dual enrollment at our community college. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump away from Front Royal, and we should take advantage of that, because even if you just get a couple classes in, it helps. When you go to college, you get some of those basic things out of the way. It frees up that first year so you don't have all this pressure, and you can concentrate on the areas that maybe need a little more study, because, you know, we've had this lockdown. How did you do that, by the way, during lockdown time? How did that work? How did that affect you? Because we're going to say this when we look at resumes in the future. You're graduated 2022. I don't know. You didn't have school for 2 years. So how are you handling that?
It was definitely tough being online and everything. You had to more so teach yourself how to learn.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what
That
I
goal
did.
setting came in handy, didn't
Yeah,
it?
taught myself how to learn. I mean, my teachers were there through the way. They were really flexible and would work with you. We went in like 1 day a week there, so they would be flexible and work with you that 1 day a week, or they would give you online. They would like do a Zoom with you one-on-one, even after hours. So they were really helpful, and just making sure that you're getting your stuff done, even though you got to teach yourself kind of.
Yeah. That's where this goal setting is important, and attitude is important. You know, we can learn, and we're going to need to be lifelong learners as we move forward in life. So you got a good start. And I congratulate you for doing that. And say hi to your brother too. And like I said, your mom is spreading the word all around town. So
Yeah, she's
she's embarrassing you, I know, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Well, we really appreciate you coming in, talking to us, sharing these things with us. Hopefully we can excite some other young men and women to get busy with their career, get their goals lined up. Try it, see if you don't like it. You can always change, and you probably will change your major a couple times going forward as you start getting through it. You say, well, maybe I'll tweak it a little bit here and tweak it a little bit there as you move forward. So again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for having me.